The views and opinions of the host and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the position of the management and staff of Guardian Network.
From what day I may find out, certain people not like me. I pre-one cut us bag a thing now. Next through me I do it like Nike. But me not fear no guy now. No matter how hard them
Talking Heads with Naughty is brought to you by BTC, Burger King Centers of America, the Cleveland Clinic, Dunkin' Donuts, Fine Threads, Janae's Uniform Center, John's Department Store, Joker's Wild, Click, KFC, the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources, Naughty Johnny's, Percy's Island Games, and Tropical Gyros.
Dog, where you did that when they think tough. No food, clean water fi drink up. Now me and the dog, them a link up. Big truck, 20-inch rim, just a spin up. The pioneer just a kicks up. And a hip-hop or calypso. You can't see the star through the tint up. Plus me and the Cuban a link up. Rose gold so the Cuban linked up. How much ice just a and me rings up. From what day you may find out.
The Tuesday, July 18th edition of Talking Heads is on and popping your boy Naughty Indie Company right up until 6 p.m. Boy, we got a lot to talk about today. Gonna touch base with Grand Bahama. I know Sarah Kirk will be chiming in short order, possibly Darren Cooper as well. So we'll be talking with them in short order. But it is a Tuesday. And like I said, halfway, back into the swing of things, back into the hustle and bustle. Got lots to talk about. I'm in. Phone lines are open, 323-6232, 325-4316, 325-4259 in New Providence. Toll free in Grand Bahama, Abaco, any one of the family islands, 242-300-5720, 242-300-5720. Text lines powered by BTC, 422-GR96, that's 422-4796. Stream us live, take us wherever you want to go, GuardianTalkRadio.com. That's GuardianTalkRadio.com. Cable channel 969, BTC Flow channel 612. That's how you get it in. That's how you get it on for fresh news, smart talk all day right here on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. All right, I got your trivia lined up for you. Let's get that out of the way. Then I got a little FYI for you. All right. So, because I like to keep you in the know and get you where you want to go. So let's get you with your trivia first. Now, after we hit you with your trivia, then we'll get you hooked up with some little FYI. Yeah, I'd like to keep you in the know and get you where you want to go. Now, here's what we're working with today. Yesterday, I got you on. None of y'all said set off fireworks. I'm surprised. As much fireworks as y'all be setting off in October for Halloween is crazy. But you didn't get it yesterday. Surprise, surprise, surprise. All right, here we go. Okay, recent survey of 100 Bahamian pet owners, 50 men, 50 women. Survey revealed that 40%, or 40 out of 100 people surveyed, said they believe that dogs can do this. What can their dogs do? What's this extra sense these dogs have? No, they believe their dogs can talk and read. Dear Jesus. All right, we're off to that kind of a start. All right, that's your trivia question. That's your question. You got between now and the top of the news and the 5 o'clock hour to get your answers in. Playing for Joker's Wild Party Passes, lunch or dinner your choice from Naughty Johnny's, and Dunkin' Donuts coupons. All right, we're off and running. Now, that being said, Jesus, Lord, we got to look, now, I'm just laughing because I'm seeing some of these answers come through, and oh, Lord, you're all off. You're all off, bad. Anyway, here's your little FYI, because I like to keep in and get you where you want to go. Don't forget, John's is the authorized distributor for Chefware, the most respected global culinary brand. John's carries chef's jackets, chef's pants, aprons, and hats, all designed to keep culinary professionals cool and comfortable. John's is also now carrying chef knife sets by Mercer Culinary, tools that make a better chef. All available for you at John's Careware, Rosetta Street and Carmichael Road. So be sure to check them out, both locations. And remember, John's, serving you is a pleasure. All right. In addition to that, little FYI for you regarding Kalik, you know? Because Kalik is proud to be 50, so the Bear of the Bahamas has decided to give you a chance to be one of 5 $1,000 cash prize winners. Every week starting June 30th, you can enter to win $1,000 at participating liquor stores and bars. Just purchase a 3-pack of Kalik, write your name, number, and email address on the back of your receipt, and enter to win your chance at $1,000 cash and prizes, all right? And, of course, KFC reminds you, all right, connect with your loved ones this summer with a bucket of delicious KFC fried chicken. Sharing is caring, Bahamas, so this summer, let's bucket together. KFC's signature buckets make the perfect addition to any party or beach picnic. Complete with delicious fried chicken and sides you love. KFC's buckets have got you covered this summer. Nobody does chicken like KFC. Let's bucket together. All right, now you got all of that out of the way. Let's get down there to Grand Bahama. We got Freeport lined up. Mr. Darren? All right, let's...
Yeah.
Sarah,
I'm here.
What's going on, man? All right, we got Sarah chiming in today. And, of course, you know she's...
to your Kentucky part.
Yeah, your mouth watering because our Kentucky better than your Kentucky. We can leave that alone. But anyhow...
Don't try that.
You might beat us in Bahamas, gangs. You might beat us in Buchanan, but by God, you will not beat us with Kentucky, damn it.
Oh, what about that with the Bahamas games? Not bad, boy.
Yeah, the patty is still up for debate, all right? But the KFC, not even up for discussion.
No, we won the patty thing. Don't try that.
All right.
Don't make me bring you more, but you know I will.
All right.
You need to have some of our fabulous Western Bakery.
That Western Bakery, they do it justice. So what's going on in Grand Bahama? Sarah, bring us up to snuff. I see the Grand Bahama News supplement each and every Tuesday in The Guardian, so spend the money and get the supplement. But a lot of things popping off. The Grand Bahama Port Authority issues notice to condo board.
Mm-hmm. This is a good one. We did we do these eyesores and eyefuls each week, and this was an eyesore that we had pointed out. We'd had a lot of contact from owners in the building. I actually live near this building, and it's horrible to see it be in such a disarray, and it's got a lot to do with what's happening with its board. And there are issues there, not following the proper system of having an AGMs and, proper following, condominium board rules, that there are very specific ones for the Bahamas. So it's been a big fight, and it's hard. It's also very upsetting to people who have owned in the building for so long. So I think the Port Authority has stepped in and done a very smart thing, because they if anything happened to the people, it's going to come back and blame them. It's a dangerous situation at this point.
Well, you don't want it to become an eyesore. You don't want it to become a hazard.
No, it's at this point it's a hazard as well. It's a shame.
Is it still salvageable if they had somebody that wanted to actually renovate that said property there?
Well, it's not that. It's got owners, and the owners want to see it improve. But I think, and I cannot swear by this, but a lot of people have not been paying the condo fees because they haven't had a proper AGM for multiple years.
Dear God.
And each condominium has to have annual AGMs. You have to follow proper voting
proper
procedure.
Homeowners Association and all of that.
Yeah.
That's what keeps the upkeep of these kind of things going.
Exactly. And I'm totally speaking of this is not me telling exactly what happened. I don't know how it went from the courts, but I have heard from several people that protocol or how condominiums should run is not happening. And so I think that's where the issues have happened. The people I've spoken to, they've just basically told me the courts have let them down, which is sad to hear. But, I don't know. So we only know what we've been told and what the statement that was issued by the Port Authority, which there's a wonderful lady who runs that area. And she gave Nakira is a beautiful lady who lives here in Grand Bahama. And she gave a very good statement about what's going on. And obviously, where they had the whole condominium fall down. So it's a big, important issue. And as many people know who live or in the condos or work with them, it's, condominium life can be lovely, but can also be hard when you have AGMs and boards to deal with.
And I like I say, we see some properties here in New Providence kind of going the same way because of those boards and the AGMs and so on and so forth.
Yeah, it's important to follow the rules and to and for everything.
If you're going to
but
purchase a property like that or rent a property like that, you know you got homeowners association fees and so on and so
Yes,
forth that go along with it.
exactly.
And not only
Yeah.
do you expect tenants to pay it, you as landlords need to make sure the money's used properly to keep the property upkept.
Exactly, and you have to follow the rules of what that when you collect the money, how you collect the money, where the money's put, what account it goes into. It's all lot. It's a lot there. So I think they're dealing with a really big issue, but I'm very happy they're addressing it because the building. There's two Lacaille Towers. If you don't know that, there's one. There's a north and a south, and this is obviously the south tower. The north tower doesn't have this issue, and it is in very good working order. So it's a shame for them as well. Facilities as well, and they've had issues because the other building is not doing well. So let's hope this gets it going.
Definitely.
Our other stories for the week, so you know, we also had the problem at the Registrar General's office.
I was
The staff
seeing that.
walked out. Yeah, it was not good. So you know,
Well,
good for
mold
them
and
for calling
infestation
attention.
is not good at all. Mold and infestation, you got two
No,
big
no,
ones right
big
there.
things. And this was one of the things that when we had a lot of NGOs on the island after the hurricane, and one of them were SBP. They're the guys with the bright shirts and the light bulbs on. They did so much work about mold and issues that you have to be careful about after the hurricanes and this danger that happens in buildings if you don't take care of them properly and you've got to clean out everything when your house gets wet or the walls get ruined, everything that has to be fixed properly before you get back into it. And they were very adamant about it. And I think it was, worked on a lot for a lot of people. But, I don't know what happened in this building. So I don't know what the issue is. So I think they're looking to resolve it now. And it's a shame the staff had to walk out, but I did it. It's a health reason. So they've had a lot of support on that as well, which is good. Another big story for us is the Fishing Hole Road. We've all seen it. It's looking better. It's tarred. It's painted. And we're just like, when's it going to open? So this is kind of an update on what they're saying is happening. So, find out today and you can read
Well, I
all
think they've
about
done
it,
a
but
wonderful
everyone is
job with the
saying
road. It
it's
looks
good.
really good from the pictures now.
It
Like you
looks-
say, when is it going to be open?
Exactly. So there's, some frustration with locals on it, but people do want it to be fixed properly. But especially with, us being in that horrible phase of the world right now, hurricane season. Don't even like to say it. It's flashbacks of bad times. But, we need this road to be repaired. And I don't know about you guys, but we've been having summer storms all the time. I presume you are just as much as we are. And, these are times when the low road that they're using now is getting flooded. So, of course, traveling back is also not safe for a lot of people as well. So, of course, they want to go to the new causeway. So we're hoping that it will be resolved shortly. And, it looks like Bahamas Hot Mix has done a lovely job.
Yeah, but they've done a great job with it. I can't lie. It does look good. Now let's see how it rides,
Exactly. And then I really want to, if I can, point out the Bernie Butler Open Swims returns for the 51st year. Now this is, and everyone will get confused here, so I want to be very clear. I am on the committee, so I can tell you this is the swim portion of the race that has been going on with the Basra event for years in Grand Bahama. But the committee for the swims have broken away, and they are only doing the swim portion of the event with an awards ceremony afterwards at the Grand Bahama Sailing Club. There is no longer the Basra annual party at the beach. So it's sad that it doesn't go on, but it really did get out of hand. And sadly, the people who live in the area just didn't want anyone having the party anymore because it just got too big and too dangerous, unfortunately.
Well, anything
Yeah.
swim related, I support. So, I
Yeah,
wanna
no,
see
it's
them continue
fantastic.
to
The
do
race
good.
has been going on for years. So it's Bernie
50,
Butler.
51
It's
years.
his
I
son,
remember when
Robbie.
I was down there swimming in Freeport Aquatic Meets back in
Yes.
the day, winning
I
trophies and
wonder if
winning.
we swam together.
I swam
Funny,
against
we should think about that.
Nicholas Boyce, and I had a good rivalry. I don't know if you remember Nicholas Boyce.
Oh my God! Of course I do.
Me and Boyce had a
Yes,
good
Nicholas
rivalry.
Boyce and I went to Sunland together.
There you go, man. And we did, he and I won a couple of medals on the international stage in Mexico.
I
Back
need
in
to
the
get you
day.
two in touch. I'm on Facebook.
I have not
with
talked to him
I
in
will
years and
do that.
years and years and years and years, but that's my
No,
good
he's
brethren
doing
from
well. I need
Freeport
to put you in
Aquatics.
touch.
Garvin Ferguson as well, too.
Those tall boys, yeah.
And Garvin was another excellent swimmer down there. Garvin might have been the best swimmer y'all ever put out.
Yes, probably.
Is he
yes.
still down there in Freeport?
I can't. I will find out. I'm sure.
If
there's
you
someone who will
buck
tell me
both those
after
individuals,
this radio show
Garvin
today.
and Boyce, please give them my regards. Send them my love from you. That's two of my good brethren from swimming a long time, for years without fierce, man.
Yeah, so I used to swim with the club, and you probably then remember the wonderful. Oh Lord, I'm going to forget her name. And her daughter is Bahama, and she taught swimming for years at the YMCA. She is coming back for the event. Oh my God, I'm going to get so nailed for not remembering her name.
You just caused
I
me to
definitely
remember
decided-
forget names too, because I think I remember the name, and then you caused me to forget.
I get an amnesia. I just can't. Names are killing me these days. Anyway, she's coming to do the awards. I'll think of it hopefully by the end. So it's expected to be a really great event. Everyone really participates in the swim. You've got the Thompson family, the Wall family. They've all been doing it for years. And of course, Robbie Butler.
The War family. Now you mean
every year.
You mean that's Dawn War and them you talking about too, right?
Yeah, this is Godfrey Wall and Brian Wall. That might be the other side.
That's
of the
the
family. There's
uncles.
a
No,
lot of
that's
Walls in the
Marcel's
family.
family, man. I know them. Lord bless the dead. Marcel was a great dude, and Dawn was a great swimmer for Dolphins as well too.
So great for the kids that are training. They all come and use this as one of their qualifiers for, I believe, Carifta and maybe the Olympics. So I'm not sure on the Olympic part, but there's a lot of swimming clubs that support this. So we're encouraging everyone to come out. It's a great annual event. And it kind of ties in with the story we're kind of doing as our Eiffel today, which I'm really happy about, and you will be too, that the City of Freeport Council is working to teach young Bahamians how to swim, which is so imperative.
Good job, because for being surrounded by water, we need to know how to swim, and not enough of us do.
It's crazy. I mean, I was in a pool just on Sunday, and these four little kids were swimming at the end, and I said to the little girls, "Who knows how to swim?" And they go, "We don't, but we can float." And I'm like, "Why are you in the pool?" And I'm like, "And who's watching you?" And the little boy to the right kept going under, and I'm going, "Can you swim?" He goes, No, but I'm fine. And I was like, no, if one little slip, it was terrifying to me. So yes, we have to encourage, everybody has to learn how to swim. We're on an island, and after Dorian, this is imperative for us of, how many lives we lost because of the flooding.
Let's go to the phone lines real quick. We got a call, Sarah. Let me see if they got a question for Grand Bahama.
Maybe they'll remember the name.
For real. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this?
Hey, Mr. Producer.
Yes, what's going on, brother?
Oh, you direct. You control all the boards.
Yeah, man, you all kapinkle up today, boy. You sound like you're in rare form.
So you are. Hey, the woman says she have amnesia. Tell her she no amnesia. She correct. Everything she says is true. Your last caller.
Me, man.
Right, you know the Tiger, right?
I know, so what you got for me, Tiger?
And watch this one. I want you to put a pip on Brave David's shoulder.
You want me to do what on Mr. Davis' shoulder?
No, put a pip on his shoulder, because he's doing well. Really? I say half an hour, but I just saying.
No, I mean, nah, Tiger, come on now. Tiger. I believe you is whoever buy you the round, okay? That's what I believe. Whoever buy you the round, if it's an F&M, he's an F&M. If it's a PIB, he's a PIB. If it's a COI, he's a COI. Okay? That's whoever buying the round. That's number one. Number two, I think Mr. Davis is doing a great...
You gotta give niggas their credit.
Yeah, man, as far as traveling the world and having a flight plan to get to the next convention in Photo Op Central, he's done a great job at being a Photo Op Prime Minister. I being real, too.
Hey, all my people on the beach, they listen to you, know. They say, boy, we are on the show talking to Naughty,
Yeah? Who on the beach? You mean
people
Caprio and Larry, them liar and slanderers? They listen to me, too? Who like lie on your name?
And fast on them.
Yeah.
All the girls. You got all the girls.
But anyway, Tiger, I can be honest with you. I still see a lot of potholes. I see the big lies about PPL. I don't see a Freedom of Information Act. I don't see the Procurement Act being used properly. So you really want me to applaud that? We're doing good. Let me tell me what's going on in case I missed it. In case I missed it.
The agenda on the former administration.
No, Tiger. See, the Freedom of Information Act, that runs.
Give him a chance.
Give them a chance for what? To travel again some more and take some more pictures?
Yeah,
Now, Tiger,
okay.
Tiger, use my boy, but I can't entertain you. I can't entertain you trying to not be objective, okay?
I ain't signing bail now. Don't mind me.
No, you sound like you trying to sign by bail too, and it ain't working. You ain't got house no
No, I'm
line.
not signing bail.
No, you ain't get the collateral for bail. You see?
It's click, right? They're doing good, man.
Yeah, you notice what he said. You, him, and his clique, right? But I don't care about him and his clique. I care about the country. I care about me, and I care about you. I don't care about no political cliques. The problem is we've had political cliques for 50 years. That is why we're in the mud hole we're in today. We need to do better, and we need to start the political cliques and deal with the Bahamian clique and put the Bahamas first. But anyway, let me wrap up with Freeport, Tiger. You enjoy your rounds, and we'll chat some more soon. No, I ain't into no political cliques. No, No, of any color, red, yellow, green, purple, whatever, COI. I don't deal in cliques. That's why we're in the problem we're in today. Too much cronyism and no accountability. Okay, Tiger? I don't care who buy the rounds. Anyway, Sarah, you still there?
Yes, darling, I'm here.
You still got some more stuff to wrap up?
Real quick, and I just found the name. It's Harriet Lynch. Do you remember her?
I remember the name vaguely. Yes, I do.
Yes, I would think you would. I will get you in touch. And I just wanted to do one last note, if you wouldn't mind. There is a nice story that Barbara did for us today on Vanessa Lady Divine.
Very sad situation there. My thoughts and prayers go out to her husband and her family.
Yeah, wonderful lady. And she kept such a huge spirit up about everything she was going through. She kept it all up on social media. You know, whenever you think you're suffering, there's always someone who's suffering more. And Vanessa never put her head down. She was an amazing lady and a beautiful singer. And I was just so proud of everything she did. It's very hard to hear that she lost her battle, but, you know, I hope she rests in peace and she knows that she did a lot of goodness.
People like her, you know.
And that's us.
You know exactly where they're going, man. You know, the Bahamas got another angel watching down over us.
Seriously. All right. Well, I thank you for your time today. I was hoping Darren might chime in, but he was having issues today, so he apologized. He is going to try. He might chime in later, so I will try and push him.
And
so
if not,
you could get to some good
week.
and ugly too.
All right. Well, no worries. We'll do it again next Tuesday. I appreciate you as always, Sarah. Enjoy a good week, you and your family. We'll talk again next Tuesday.
Thanks, darling. Take care.
All right, Mr. Producer, let's get to the break. Callers, I see you. We'll pick you guys up on the flip side of the break. I see the couple of calls. Just hang tight. Flip side of the commercial break. We'll pick it up with you guys and continue the conversation as the Tuesday, July 18th edition of Talking Heads continues right after this.
Juicy fried chicken, mashed potatoes with gravy, and a hot buttery biscuit for only $5. That's genius! Part of the KFC Genius menu, the KFC $5 snack box delivers on flavor and value. Need to feed more than one? KFC's Great Picks has got you covered. Packed with 4 thighs and 4 legs, fried to golden for buttery biscuits for only $20. More genius! Hungry for deals? The Genius menu at KFC. It's finger-licking good.
A lot of folks are wondering, what is the Agrarian Awards? It's an award show to celebrate the people who produce the food that feeds the country. So September 16th, we're giving out trophies and money to young farmers, backyard farmers, sheep runners, goat herders, pea pickers, onion planters. Basically, everyone. But we couldn't fit all that on the invite, so we put Agrarian Awards instead. Go to ADOBahamas.org to find out how to nominate your favorite agrarian. The Agrarian Awards, September 16th.
John Shoes and Accessories is your one-stop shop for all your footwear needs. Whatever the occasion, John's is confident you will find what you're looking for among our always growing collection of amazing and trendy styles. We cover women, men, children, the whole family. Together with John's great prices and helpful and friendly customer service, your experience in shopping with us will be time well spent. Too busy to come in store? Shop with us online. www.johnshoes.com. John's also now carries small home appliances. So come on in today at John's, where we put fashion at your feet.
Chill this summer with the flavor of butter pecan ice cream and iced coffee. The Dunkin' Butter Pecan Crunch blends frozen coffee with the flavor of butter pecan, topped with whipped cream, caramel drizzle, and crunchy cocoa caramel sprinkles. Join the pecan party with a Dunkin' Butter Pecan donut filled with butter pecan flavored buttercream, topped with vanilla icing and crunchy sweet butternut topping. Yes, you can butter pecan. The Bahamas runs on Dunkin'.
Talking Heads, the Tuesday, July 18th edition continues right now. Let's go to the phone lines. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this? Talking Heads.
Hello?
Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM.
You can't hear me, Noddy?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but Noddy, I didn't get too much of the last conversation with the caller, but I'd call Howard Grant today, and it was a very interesting conversation. And the thing is, there was a caller who called just before the show ended, and he was saying he don't blame the politicians, and they are looking out for themselves and their families. You know, people like that, and he wants to come off as being well-read. I hate to say educated, because the educated people have let me down, okay? Maybe they're too bookish, but he is a perfect example of why the country is the way it is. He might try to pass off as being intelligent, but he's limited in that he is a product of business and operant conditioning.
The conditioning part. I love it.
He's been led to believe to accept this BS. He's a fool. I don't care if he get vexed. Tell him, I say go read the Magna Carta. People in the Dark Ages more intelligent than him. The reason the king, the people forced the king to sign the Magna Carta because they realized that the king didn't want to subject himself to the same laws that they were making. These laws about public disclosures, financial disclosures, and laws are made for a reason. These guys are the reason why the country is the way it is. He sounded so pathetic and so pitiful until, oh God, and then he could tell Howard, he let me speak for so long. I could, a couple of minutes, he haven't proven himself on the radio. If I haven't proven myself,
No.
then nobody
Now, one
has,
thing about
because
52,
what I'm saying is-
you have my
listen,
endorsement. You always bring it correct 100% all the
No,
time,
but
and you
what
bring
I'm
it,
saying
and
is,
you well
Noddy,
researched.
But before Google, but what I'm saying is, it hurts my heart to see a person think like that. He was correct in saying the British colonial system and the oligarchical structure, right? But you have to understand, it's not designed that way. You have accepted that. And so for him to spread that negative narrative, what happened to the terms and slogans like power to the people? These guys are so lost and underread that they could be spoon-fed any BS. What he was displaying was blind obedience. And he's sick and pathetic.
Otherwise known as being a sheep.
He's a nobody, because you can't come and condone it. You don't blame the politician. Blame the people. It's people like him.
For continuing to put them there every 5 years, buying the BS every 5 years.
You don't blame them. You know why? Because people, let me say something. Hey, some Negroes make me sick, and I'm a Negro. I'm black and I'm proud. I say it loud.
Boy, 52, keep bringing it, man. Keep bringing the fire. People need to me more realness, That's the problem. We got lost. We need to get stuck on the realness and not the BS that's floating around. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this? Turn your radio down for me, please.
It is down.
Well, what's going on, Bucket Mouth?
Right here at you, Joe.
Boy, last time I heard from you, I see 8 brown bottles all laid to base on your table.
Yeah, maybe. See, listen to the talk show. The fellow pull up here and bring them here. And you didn't see his bat. You only saw my bat.
Okay.
I was taking it from my end. He was on the other end. But he pulled up here and we had a dialogue. And we were discussing your show and it went into the evening. And we came to a census and listening to people like 52 and them prayers. In this time in our life, you really can't be worrying with victimization and all that kind of thing no more. See, Pinland then brought that word around on us and had most of us scared during his dictatorship. 25 years of dictatorship. But what I'm saying now, it's reached to the point where I would say two government officers, I think that's their job to travel and do what they have to do. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, that's his job. He deals with foreign stuff, and he has to move up and down.
Affairs and foreign, yeah, man.
Whatever it is, but the Minister of Foreign Affairs in most countries, they travel a lot. There's meetings always going on, and the way the world has moved now and changed since COVID and global warming and all that kind of thing.
And I don't have no problem with the minister traveling. Just let me know where you're going, how many people you're taking, and
I
budget. I don't need no Gussie May entourage now.
Yeah, I
necessary.
understand. I understand that too. But if you give me a chance to get it out, because see, sometimes when I get involved with your dialogue, I don't get out what I trying to say. But see, the thing is, I can understand the Prime Minister traveling too. Because if you look around the world today, these new meetings and things was going on with the Russian war, the economic situation around the entire earth. The prime ministers and presidents, and they're always traveling. And the problem I got with this country now is the situation we're in. If you look at our House of Assembly now, the majority of our MPs are rookie MPs. And they going in there like they blind, and they ain't listening to the people. And the Prime Minister, I believe, he's overwhelmed. The old people say overwhelmed. They're trying to control them. Most of them don't even answer their phones. They don't check with their constituents. They go into all the parties, the government house, and every other ball, and this and that and that. They party, and then they're having a good fun and everything.
But Sparky, let me ask you this. If the Prime Minister knows his administration is off the reservation and has a lot of first-time MPs that can't handle the spotlight, shouldn't he stay home more and coach them up and make sure that his administration doesn't fail?
Yeah, but I understand what you're saying.
Or he should just let Rome Berman continue to fly and rock up that
Naughty, I understand what you're saying, but like I said, hello?
I'm listening, Sparky.
This is a difficult time with the earth. All these, they go into these, what I call very important meetings, where decisions are going to be made that are going to affect the lives of people. Right now, everybody is saying Haiti needs help. United saying Haiti needs help. Look like America. America go way across the world to help the people in Ukraine. They spending billions of dollars in Ukraine, selling them planes, ammunition, this and that. Haiti, 800 miles from Florida. And they can't get nobody over there to help them people in Haiti. I saw people burning people, chopping up people today in Haiti. Haiti, you can swim from Florida to Haiti. Why they can't find money to help Haiti? Is that because Haiti is a black nation? But what I'm saying is, Naughty, our country right here, we got to stop changing these people every 5 years, and every time they go in there one time, they come out, you don't see them over. Everybody got big palaces out Cable Beach and out Old Fort Bay and everything. Everybody going in like one shot, let me see what we can get for ourselves, and hell with the nation. We got to think with our country. Forward, onward, up together, we pledge our allegiance to the flag of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. We got to think where our children go work, how our children go build a home, where they can buy land from. If foreigners could come in and get everything with concessions, our children can't buy a piece of land 50 by 60.
And that's our fault, Sparky, because we voted the people in who passed them laws and screwed us.
Yeah, but who else you gonna vote in? We only could vote in people from amongst us.
Yeah, but we
trust them. See, the thing is, we trust them. Every 5 years, we trust them. They say they go in on there to represent us. And then when they swear in, the first day, they will go to represent the king, his heirs and successors. They ain't representing us. They're representing the king and the foreigners.
Good stuff, Sparky. I got some other callers, man. I appreciate you, man. We'll talk again tomorrow, right? Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this?
Hey, Naughty. How you doing? It's Graham.
Hey, what's going on, Graham?
Let them know, take they licks. They had all kind of other choices, okay? Naughty had a second party. DNA had a party with Brand. I ran independent in 2012. Obviously, they didn't want free light.
So you mean to tell me they had options?
See, remember when I said that we could have free electricity? The solar panels then would be paid for by the natural resources and the carbon credits. They thought I was crazy.
They call you crazy because you're bad for business.
Is it because I'm white?
No, because you're bad for business.
Oh, yeah, okay. Because you see,
you could have been purple with yellow polka dots and blue stripes. You still bad for business.
Well, don't matter, bro. You got to decide. Sparks, I want you to say one thing when you call back. Tell me you're not going to vote for a man who put 12% on you to remove this man who has 10% on you instead of voting for the man that says he's getting rid of VAT. See? You to blame. Sparks, you. And everyone else that votes. Voting for left, right. Listen, I can get real on you today, Naughty, because I did on Howard. I reject that you, Naughty, your wife, children, and me, etc., and Sparky, have been treated like second-class citizens for 50 years while worshiping foreigners and giving them the red carpet. Reverse the role. Treat
you preaching to the choir, man. I've been talking Bahamians first, and I'm all for foreign investment, but as long as Bahamians benefited the process.
Why we don't start our own party then? and let them not vote for us.
I like where I'm at right now. I try and rock at everybody. That's what I like.
Well, that's a loose cannon. That's what they call me. But there's something about a loose cannon. It has hit something every now and then.
No, I'm more like a howitzer because I got a little better aim. But it's all good. I know where you're going with it.
Yeah, let me wrap up with this one. 50 years, you yellow, and 50 years, you red voters, and you do not have one new hospital. You're still using the UBP hospital built in 1952. Can we get our own hospital since we're independent? I don't believe it, but let's say.
Let's see. One with bad
and
right equipment in it, too.
Putting tax on your food. And all of these people for 50 years not giving you a hospital. Don't bring one now. You put tax on my food, bro. You don't want me to eat. And that's part of y'all. Only the other guy, wouldn't call his name. The one in the, you know him, the new guy, was Karen Bad. He said he'll move the VAT off my food. And what he is saying,
you mean the young fella in charge of the red team right now?
No, man. Come on, man. The red party, unfortunately, will be the third party after the next election.
Oh yeah.
I predict you'll have the black, then the yellow in opposition, and then you'll have the red as the third force.
See, that's for you, listening when you go with that Vince McMahon type foolishness.
The red party was the third force way back when. Remember that? Only had 2 seats.
Yeah, but sometimes the message is lost with the messenger. So that black T-shirt, they need to clean that up a little bit too, because you got to find me. You got to find me 38 credible individuals too.
Everything has to clean up. You're correct, but there has to be a start to everything. The FNM started and went down to 2, and then worked its way back up. Come on, man. And the thing is, what you need to have, how can you sit there in a yellow, red shirt and talk about you're for me and I have not got a hospital?
Graham, if you just want me to break down history for you, PLP, no, I'm telling you though, the PLP was in the same predicament the FNM is last go round and prior to that. And I don't see anything changing the process that we run through in this country. And every 5 years, it's a ping pong match.
You're right.
There's going to be another ping pong match this go round again.
No, it won't. Watch this. The man got his big hotel over the bridge. The man got his big hotel downtown. The man got his new city around his boat. The man in charge of your airport. The man got a new big tall building on Shirley's. What you got? Nothing. The people got nothing. Stop it, Naughty. Let's get real. When are we going to go and say it's for the Bahamian people first? The land, the money, the natural resources. We've been talking it.
Now we got to start walking it.
There you go.
Good program. We'll talk again soon. Let me try to get these last 2 in before the break. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this? Talking Heads.
Hey, Naughty.
Hey, what's going on, Jeff?
Why, right here. Tough acts to follow.
Last 2 minutes is all you, brother. Last 2 minutes is all you. What you got for me?
No. I can give you 30 seconds. Okay. Low-hanging fruits. Any party that's coming in now, here's the things I need them to deal with right away. First and foremost, reversing what's that thing that our former Prime Minister Ingram did, the Immovable Properties Act? That must be revisited. Second thing, reverse this up for 30 years, only entitled to 12 years worth of money. And then lastly, a focus on revamping and shifting around and fixing national insurance, national security, and last but not least, the Ministry of Immigration. They are the top 5 things on my list right now that must be revisited. Thanks for taking my call.
All right, Jeff, I appreciate it. Always good stuff. Always a pleasure. All right, Mr. Producer, that's a wrap. Good first hour right there, man. Fully loaded. Let's get to the break. Let's get to the news. I got your answer for the trivia in the 5 o'clock hour. You're wrong again today. Great answers, but you're wrong again. My word. And we'll talk sports with Pearlie in the 5 o'clock hour. Good stuff. And like I said, the Tuesday, July 18th edition of Talking Heads continues right after this.
Is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, Nassau, Bahamas.
Chill this summer with the flavor of butter pecan ice cream and the kick of Dunkin' iced coffee. The Dunkin' Butter Pecan Crunch blends frozen coffee with the flavor of butter pecan, topped with whipped cream, caramel drizzle, and crunchy cocoa caramel sprinkles. Join the pecan party with a Dunkin' Butter Pecan donut filled with butter pecan flavored buttercream. topped with vanilla icing and crunchy sweet butternut topping. Yes, you can butter pecan. The Bahamas runs on Dunkin'.
Cancer Treatment Centers of America is now City of Hope, creating one of the leading cancer care and research networks from coast to coast, providing more of what you need. More locations means more care closer to home. More specialists means more expertise. More research means more breakthroughs. More advancements means more treatment options. And more options means more hope. Learn more at cancercenter.com.
Refined style with elegant taste. The fine threads is your place. If you want those slacks hemmed or just taking the waist, then fine threads is your place. If you wanna look suave and debonair everywhere you go, like you're supposed to be in a video, wanna step out and look great, then fine threads. Refined style with elegant taste. Then fine threads is your place. Is your place. Is your place.
We're gonna give you a check every week for a year. Percy's Pension Plan. Island Game, keep you winning. Percy's Pension Plan. Dream big, we will help you live it. Percy's Pension Plan. Island Game, we got you. Percy's Pension Plan. From the friends you can trust. If winning is a must, come play the game you know, cause your best chance is with us. The most trustworthy name is Percy's Island Game. So put 20 on your account and ride this easy train at Percy's Island Game.
Attention all KFC lovers! Are you ready to get crazy on Tuesdays? Now you can get 5 juicy mouth-watering pieces of KFC chicken for only $10. It's crazy! 5 pieces of world-famous KFC chicken, handmade with a secret blend of 11 herbs and spices for only $10. Don't miss out! This crazy offer is only on Tuesdays and only at KFC. KFC Nassau. It's finger-licking good.
Yeah, tell them the name, they say is running the game.
It's time to attend the Michael Scootery Peace on the Streets Basketball Classic game. Nightly at the Hope Center, Monday, July 24 to Friday, July 28. Then join us for our family night on Sunday, July 30th, 5 p.m. until at the Kendall Isaacs Gymnasium. Featuring all our championship games. King and his gang. The Mr. Shipment 3-point shootout. The IHOP Slam Dunk Contest. And the game between the clergy versus the politicians.
It's gonna be epic.
Taking the game's mine.
Sponsored by Radio House Outreach. This event is powered by the Bryce Newbold Foundation. Peace on the Streets 2023.
Yeah, the Tuesday, July 18th edition of Talking Heads continues right now. We're into the 5 o'clock hour, waiting for Pearlie to zoom in. Pearlie should be zooming in short order. And while we went on Pearlie, we'll jump on in with Today in Sports History, all brought to you, of course, by Naughty Johnny's. Well worth the trip out there to the Old Fort Shopping Plaza, Monday through Friday, great for lunch and dinner. Then on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, great for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast starting at 9 a.m. Don't forget, happens day and every Friday at Naughty Johnny's. Give them a call, see what they got going on for you. 377-7776. All right. Now, We got Pearly yet? All right, let me know when Pearly's in. I'll just knock this out.
I'm here, brother. I'm right here in this corner.
Well, that's all you had to say, man.
Dude.
I want you run out. Now. Use this big time radio host. Calm down. Calm yourself.
Don't rough our celebrities up now. Don't be roughing our celebrities up.
Calm yourself down now.
What's up, bro?
I'm good, my brother. Not too much on this day in sports history, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I see that.
1927, Ty Cobb set a Major League Baseball record by getting his 4,000th career hit. He hit 4,191 before he retired in 1928. Wow. So think about it. He got 191 hits after he got his 4,000th in a year. Had another season and he had 191 hits.
That's a lot.
That's still a lot for a dude his age at that point.
Just say Hank Aaron to me when you finish and I can tell you a story about him.
Well, Hank Aaron, go ahead.
Yeah. I think he broke the record in 74, right?
I think so. I got to double check it, though.
In 1968, he had 500 home runs.
Right.
So 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 70. In 7 years, he had 215 home runs. That's a lot.
Wow.
That's like 30 home runs a year. Every year.
And he did it for years. A lot of people don't know the quiet storm he was before he really, before he did it for the longest.
Yeah, he used to hit for average too.
1964, Pete Rose of the Reds hit the only Grand Slam home run of his career in 64. 1970, Ron Hunt of the San Francisco Giants was hit by a pitch for the 119th time in his career. I think Don Baylor broke that record.
Probably so.
Don Baylor got hit by everybody and their ma.
Yeah, he was just like, let's hit him.
He was a big dude. You couldn't help but hit Don Baylor. You see how big he was?
And if I remember correctly, I think he batted pretty close to the plate, if I remember correctly.
Very close to the plate. Big forearm kind of guy, too. All arms. He jacked you out the park. Just wrist and forearms alone.
Yeah, he used to pull them elbows in easy and just jock you in right field.
For real. In 1985, Jack Nicklaus, at only 23 years old, made his playing debut on the Pro Golf Tour at the Quad Cities Open in Coal Valley, Illinois.
Before Tiger, he was my favorite.
2000, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence of marijuana. He was stopped for speeding and then failed to pass a sobriety test. Abdul-Jabbar was in basketball history at the time. Well, listen, I think maybe that should have been for alcohol, because if he was stoned, he wouldn't have been speeding. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. They might have pulled him over for going 4 if he was stoned. That was in 2000.
Okay.
That's why Kareem is the GOAT to me, man. Checks out all the boxes across the board. Even the sticky icky.
You know that he led the league. He was the number 1 scorer, and I think he hit 1 3-pointer in his whole career.
Yeah, in his last season, as a matter of fact, he backed up and chooched one up and hit it.
Yeah.
And exactly. it might have been a sky hook from out there too, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it was a jump shot. I remember it was a jump shot.
All right, I know he came.
A jump shot, a tiptoe shot.
I know it came close. He came close a couple of times with a sky hook, trying it late in games.
Yeah.
The sports quote of the day: nobody climbs mountains for scientific reasons. Science is used to raise money for the expeditions, but you really climb for the hell of it. Sir Edmund Hillary. But you know what's messed up? I read an article, and so I actually watched a documentary on Everest and mountain climbing over there in the Himalayas that perish on the way up, and they just leave them there.
A lot. Yeah.
And other people go up and see them because it's too hard to extract them because they're frozen and so on and so forth. But it's a real morbid reminder that you better make it to the top.
I figure if you're then dead, you're taking on. I have a cousin that owns a couple of funeral homes in New York City. So he went on a pickup. He said he went up to the 3rd or 4th floor, and there was a 350-pound woman. And him one had to tote her down. He said he looked at the window, he looked at the woman. He looked at the window, he looked at the family, he looked at the woman. He looked at the window, he says, Earl, I was so tempted to just throw out the window and beat her downstairs. He said, I couldn't dare do that in the family. She's dead. So, I mean, if you all the way up there, lose them and just throw them all the way, let them drop to the bottom, and you pick them up. That sounds too morbid, eh?
Earl, that is some of the most morbid, morose. I mean, my God.
Well, I was watching on TV the last couple of nights, right?
There's your compassion, man.
But anyway, back to sports.
Yeah, let's stick to sports, man, because your humanitarian efforts right now suck. I'll tell you that right now. You still my boy.
I do apologize if it was too morbid for our listeners.
I'm just saying, what if our listeners had a 350-pound relative? That's all I'm saying. You know, they show pulling up painful memories.
And, you know, I have some friends like that, so I have to apologize. But he did. And just so I know, he did put on the gurney, and the family helped him take it down the 4 flights, the 4 stories, because you know, elevator in New York, some of them New York City projects just don't work.
You got me in joker's mode, and I need to catch myself now. You see?
I know, that's why I said let me shut up because I know you about to.
I about to say something, and then here come Merkel can call me. They ain't gonna call you. You see?
Yeah.
So let's slide over to the home court. All right, let's check out the local sports scene. And, of course, it's all brought to you, of course, by Burger King Nassau, all about that Independence Whopper. Be sure to get it by itself or as a combo, all right, at your favorite Burger King location, all right? Available for you for takeout, drive-thru, and delivery with the Craven app. All right, bodybuilding is back, Pearly. National championship set for this Saturday at the University of the Bahamas.
Yeah, but you know something? I'm not, and I hope I don't offend anybody. I'm not a big bodybuilding fan. Well, let me put it this way. And please don't kill me, ladies. I just don't like to see women bodybuilders. That woman cut better than me. I have a problem. You imagine me getting my girlfriend. She got bigger arms than me, bigger legs than me, got a flatter stomach than me, and cut. Man, I can be vexed.
Pearly, you got to get over it, though.
I know, but I love bodybuilding. I mean, one of my dearest friends, Joel Stubbs, one of the best the country ever put out. Dear friend. Matter of fact, I bought a car from him one time. Good friend. But I have female friends who are bodybuilders and I love them to death. I just don't like to see women bulk up like that, man. You know.
Well, I mean, teach his own. I'm sure there are certain dudes out there that actually that love that. So
yeah, I know that. But I support them. I love him, and I'm happy for the sport is back and all that stuff. And and I know my phone will ring late. I have some friends who call me and ask what the hell I talking, but I apologize. Listen, I apologize. Too much this afternoon now.
All right. Well, a couple of things. Keeping it sliding. Babe Ruth Caribbean Championship set to start on Thursday. We can go check that out.
I see that we got a lot of young teams. That's the kid. That's what, under 12, right?
That's 12 and under, but you got to look at the teams coming from the region. Feature teams from the Netherlands, Antilles, Cuba, Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, Curacao, the Dominican Republic, St. Eustatius, Aruba, Puerto Rico, and the host nation of course, the Bahamas. But look at those teams from like Dominican Republic and Cuba. They aren't the A squads. They'll probably be sending the BRC squad. But nonetheless, to play at our level, that'll be fine. You know what I mean?
Babe Ruth, they won't win that. Cuba, and see, at that level, them kids, they send in the A squad. Them kids coming to play ball.
Anyway, you and I can talk off air, Burley, all right? Because I won't get into no argument with you.
Sound like you can get in problems. Yeah,
no. Sound like, you ain't gonna take being wrong again. Yeah, you don't like being wrong, right? So that's why I say I can call you on.
No, I'm just trying to be politically correct. Not that I'm trying to be right.
Well, I'm trying to make baseball better in the country. How about that?
I want to see that. Yes.
Okay. So.
All right. We'll talk later.
Trust me. You ever seen like inter-squad games?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I just want the Bahamas to do well in all their endeavors. All right.
All right.
But trust me, when you look at this tournament here,
just the tone of your voice, I have an idea where you're coming from. So we'll talk later.
Yeah, this tournament is a great opportunity. So I want to see Bahamian youth and get the best opportunity to be seen and highlighted among foreign and international scouts.
Good stuff.
Let's go to the I'll deal with the old people who making baseball bad on a different level on another day. Let's go to the phone line.
Yeah.
Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this?
Yeah, Naughty.
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah, Pearly.
Yes, sir.
I called to make a joke with Pearly because I want Pearlie try box chalk me. I share the same opinion with Pearlie with the bodybuilders, the females, right? I had a female bodybuilder who was a fiance. My fiance for about 9 years, right, Pearlie?
Oh.
And she was being probably with the same thing as me. I was taller enough, so with being a female bodybuilder, I guess she thought she probably was more physical than me. And so one time in the States, we had a little thing there going on inside the hotel room, right? And she actually got hurt, right? And the male side of me kicked in. So, we were skylarking. And so I ended up just flinging her and throwing her. But she is very strong, so it wasn't like it was intentional. So, we couldn't let her win, right, Naughty?
Yeah,
and
man.
She ended up hurting herself, and she landed like she almost hurt her neck. And so then, of course, I was compassionate afterwards. But just to let them know, they may be bigger than us, but they're not stronger because she thought she was. But some of them, right, Pearlie? That's why I want you to retract your statement. Some of them overdo it, and they go like I love female bodybuilders. I don't know. You can explain the categories to me, but when they start to take the hormones and get so big and so muscular, I try to figure what's going on, man.
Then they get all them definition in the thighs and the arms bigger than mine.
Yeah, but Pearlie, and the neck, man, I see some of them. You understand? Come on, man. We ain't really need all that. But like they said that, I don't know what category they look just physical and everything is just. You understand what I'm saying? I can appreciate it all the way, but
might I suggest to you brothers watching women's professional volleyball, and might I introduce a name by the name of Winifred Hernandez? Pearlie can tell you about her.
Yeah, well, I look up, but I like to see the little physical thing, but then they overdo it. I like the track and field athletes. I like
track and field is another one. Tennis is another one. You can still, get, yeah.
Yeah, Serena's great. I mean, Serena's great. Serena's great, man. And I don't do much, go, but I agree with Pearlie, man. Some of them really overdoing it, and it doesn't look female at all. You understand what I'm saying? And then they I don't know if they're teaching them the side effects of the steroids and when you build your muscles.
But they can't take steroids now, so because the test will find it out. So it's just that's actually.
But what I'm saying is right, Pearlie, is when you build muscles too early, later on in life, if you don't maintain them, they become flaws. Yeah. So right now, me personally, at 59 in August, I'm actually doing pull-ups and you see what I'm saying? I'm doing pull-ups and I'm running a lot just to maintain the muscle. I don't need to take no kind of medication, no kind of whey protein or anything like that. I just do it natural. Just to build the muscles in the old days, to keep your shoulders and all them things there. You say, Naughty?
Yeah, man, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, man. I said the bridge to Pearlie.
Before the phone lines ring.
I tell you, Andrew, you know me well, man. Yeah, man.
Okay, good to hear your voice, bro.
But listen, Pearlie, I mean...
Yeah, but I will say this, Naughty, before we go on. Before any of these young ladies call me everything but a child of God, I have nothing against bodybuilders, and I support them, and if they make it to championships, I'll be the first one to cheer for them. I would brag about them. I will report them. I will do all of that. I just, on a one-on-one basis, do particularly like my girlfriend better cut than me. That's all.
You cannot offer the disclaimer, though, Pearlie.
What's the disclaimer?
That if one of them roll up and say, "Hey, Pearlie, what's going on? How you doing? I listen to you on the radio all the time." You do have that disclaimer to say, if your voice deeper than mine, or I could break off.
I put my hand on your neck to check.
That might be too much. That might be too much supplements right there. You know what I mean?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay.
I tell you, you caused me, but you caused this, you put the jokers right out of me today. I was minding my own business, I was waiting for 9 o'clock tonight,
I know, but maybe this is good practice for you.
I going to do. You can cause me do the Bruce Jenner joke later, but anyway, I can leave that alone.
You'll see you. I think I may work on the jokers on the weekend now since you put me in that mode.
Boy, I tell you, Pearlie, you was pure trouble. All right, the Bahamas repeats as champions of the NACAC age group. Might in athletics winning the overall title in the North American, Central American, Caribbean Athletic Association's under 13 and under 15 age group championships. So we still got a lot of potential in track and field, Pearlie.
Yeah, we do. We sure do.
The future's bright. I see at least 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 athletes doing that thing. And it's good to know, with track and field being so popular, it's good to know that we got athletes in the pipeline.
Yeah.
You don't want it to fall off.
Yeah. I hear you. I agree with you 152%.
All right, let's check out who's in and who's out. All brought to you, of course, by Tropical Gyros.
Naughty, you know who's in?
Who's in?
Chris Taylor's back in the Dodgers lineup.
Oh, God. Go
ahead.
Chris
Taylor hit a grand slam last night.
Go ahead.
You should be happy. You should be saying, thank you, Pearlie. That's Baltimore we beat up on.
I know, but you beat up on the Orioles. It's a pity the Yankees, didn't do nothing to help this up.
They jump high, jump all over Sheehan right away and put three runs on him right away. We going to make it 3-1. They come back, put another hit, a home run, make it 4-1. And then Mookie stepped in. Decent base hit, score a run. So the score was 4-2. And then bases got low. And Chris Taylor came to bat, 3-2 pitch. They're still looking for the ball.
Well, just so you know, on MLB The Show, I would sort of come because I couldn't get a hit on Major League Show at the top level. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So off the sofa I come, okay? I drag a chip through the dip, throw it in my mouth, chomp on it, go in there. Mookie Betts is the player I'm playing with, okay?
Okay.
First pitch, double off the wall. I just threw the controller in the air on the bed and walked out, right?
Okay, I gotcha.
I was like, wouldn't be no new school if it wasn't for no old school. Mookie Betts, double off the wall. Call me when you got better pitching for me to hit against. Now, I ain't going back in there for another couple of weeks, right? But I'm going to just ride this momentum,
But you know something, Naughty? You should go right back, because if you wait a couple of weeks to go back in there, they can be ready for you.
No, I could wait till they out the house doing something else, and I could practice on the down low, and then I could bust their behind, and they ain't going to see me coming.
Naughty, full disclosure, I tricked my kids 2 ways. I went, when they wasn't around, I built my team. I had Pearlie Gates, was like 900% on everything. And they couldn't figure out who this Pearlie Gates is, who was killing them, right? And then when they go out, I'd be in their room practicing. And
Don't talk it. You can put the secrets out there. Be quiet.
No, but they figured me out. After that, that was it.
That's what this happened.
No?
And they said this younger generation, they got cheat codes that they be slunking on. And then when you start beating them, they program in the cheat codes, and then they try to mess you up.
Yes, that's why I only watch now. I don't need to watch.
Yeah, I try to avoid it unless I know I got an opportunity to win,
Yeah.
Speaking of baseball, the top 10 rankings haven't changed too much. Boston Red Sox still at number 10 at 51 and 44. Previously at 14, they creeped to number 10. The Philadelphia Phillies, previously number 12, they've creeped up to number 9, 51 and 42. Houston Astros, 52 and 42, moved up 2 ranks from number 10 to number 8. The Brewers, previous ranked at number 11, have crept into number 7 at 52 and 42. Number 6, the Los Angeles Dodgers, previously ranked number 8, moved up 2 spots, 54 and 39. Toronto Blue Jays.
By the end of the year, we'll be 2 or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Maybe 2 or 3, because Atlanta really looked good.
Toronto Blue Jays, number 5, previously ranked number 9. All right, they're 53 and 41. That's a young team getting hot at the right time. Watch out for them.
Toronto, we can shut them down later in the week.
Texas Rangers at number 4, ranked previously at number 7, 56 and 39. I think the addition of Rolandis Chapman has really helped that team.
No, I think that team was a good team from last year. They didn't get chemistry. They had injuries last year. This is what I expected out of them from last year.
Baltimore Orioles, number 3 at 57 and 36. Tampa Bay at 60 and 37 remains at number 2. And the Braves remain at number 1, 61 and 31. Let's go to the phone lines. Talking Heads, Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Who's this?
Hey, Naughty.
Hey, what's going on?
Radio man, I'm a diehard Baltimore Orioles. We made one error in that inning. And then...
Which error did you make? What error did you make?
The ball hit on Mookie that going under that fella glove. And he reaches and then the pitcher strike out 11 yards. But he goes a little tired.
He ran out of gas and he loaded the bases.
Right. And then we go into the bullpen. Now,
that's what we do here.
Yeah, but he keeps challenging that batter, and he let the pitch stay up high. And that's how my man...
Yeah. Chris Taylor is
we got him. He ball off a couple pitch well.
Yeah, so the pitchers weren't bad. He should have gone a little higher. He did that pitcher Chris Taylor hit out. He dropped that too low. If he'd go a little higher, he'd have him out.
Right, that's what happened. Now, you know this. If we didn't get out that inning, we could bring our 2 closers in, and we got the best, the 2 top closers in baseball.
Baptista
and the other guy.
Baptista who gave up the winning home run in the All-Star game. You're talking Baptista, right?
Yeah, maybe that was a mistake he made.
Let's check in.
Yeah. But then the other guy, he pitched good. What he name? The other one who came in, who threw about 2 innings. We used to bring him in the 8th.
Oh, you may be who we brought in the 8th. Hold on, let me check. You mean your guy or my guy?
Our guy. If we didn't get out that 7th inning, the score would have been 4-2. And then starting that 8th inning,
you know what
we
they
used
say
to
about
bring in, what do you name? I forget the setup guy name. Oh, man. And he's coming before Batista. And he made all stars well. And he pitched good in all stars.
Y'all have a really good bullpen. I like y'all have a good pitching staff.
We have a good, sometimes. I know we got two. We got the number. We got a good setup man and the closure. I think we got that.
You got Vespi pitched 2 and a third innings for y'all. He did well. He only gave 2 hits, no runs. Okay.
Yeah, but the starting pitcher pitched good. But every time we bring in Baker give up that 2-minute home run.
The runs were all. You got Rodriguez at 4 Ks, not 11. Don't get too hefty.
The starting pitcher?
Yeah, the starting pitcher, Rodriguez, 5 inning pitches, 4 of them is earned runs and 4 Ks.
I get 11 from him. Anyhow, be correct. Because I didn't watch it because my cable was down. But I
You're down with 5 strikeouts, too. You're down with 5 strikeouts. Thing is, my rookie did well, considering.
Yeah, y'all got one fella aggressive reliever there too, boy. He come in there and he's throwing down up one thing, boy.
My bullpen started to pick up.
Well, I tell you what, we can take the next 2 now. You know that, eh?
You believe that, eh?
Oh, we can take the next 2 games. What, boy? Or hey, I want to always win that division.
All I know is first pitch at 7:05. I will be watching.
Yeah, man, I can't because. Like I said, my cable ain't come up yet. I got internet. I got to try to get it on the internet.
It'll be on TBS tonight.
Yeah. All right.
And you got I throw in. You see, I look concerned about the game because he turned to Ricky Grove and he has not had a good game yet. He may have it tonight on y'all.
All right, you can see, but like I say, if we get to the 8th inning and the 9th inning and Orioles be leading, that's a problem for y'all.
That's probably
okay. All right. You'll hear from me tomorrow. All right.
We'll see how this play out, man. I'm looking forward to this one tonight.
All right. This will be a good game.
All right, man. Always good to hear from you, bro. Yeah, buddy. You know, y'all got a good little series though. That Baltimore's no slouch.
No slouch. No slouch. You know, we just come off a tough series with the Mets. Took 2 out of 3 from them.
Yeah, but I tell you, I'm looking at something right here though, and I'm shaking my head. Dodgers are 54-39, right? And you're all in first place.
Yeah.
Yankees are 50-45 and 9 games out. That American League East is a monster division, you know. Might be the best division in baseball this year, honestly.
And record-wise, probably, but we'll see. Got a good young team, but it's still early.
Yeah, a lot of baseball left to play. A lot of people not realizing that. You still got the dog days of summer coming up, which starts like now.
Yeah, like now, yeah.
So we'll see how it all pans out. But let's get to this break, Pearly. All right, because, we got Colin Cowherd with the final 10 today.
Yeah, when we come back, I see you avoiding the elephant in the room.
Oh, no, I'll tell you why me and Simon Pollard.
All right, go to the break. Let's talk about it when you come back.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you. Come on, man. His name is Deuce Vaughn. That's why.
All right.
Now you see why I was so ecstatic. Yeah, man. And the running back market has become, for lack of a better word, bastardized over the last 10 years. It's disrespectful what they're paying running backs now, considering, the talent level that's on the field at the running back position.
Yeah, but they don't think because the game has changed.
Yeah, and that's when GMs and agents collude together and say, all right, this is the position that we're going to funnel the money away from to pay other positions. Notice wide receivers, tight ends, and quarterbacks still getting paid, right?
Yeah.
So running backs have become that commodity because they're expendable and easily interchangeable with the draft. You can get them dime a dozen.
Well, not only expendable, the lifespan of a running back is probably the lowest in the league.
Right, because when you got him taking 200-300 carries a year, you have a short life expectancy. I think it ties back
most running back last, 5 years?
Correct. Remember the name DeMarco Murray. And in case I forget to bring it up, remind me so I could bring it up to make my point. But we'll talk about the running back situation on the flip side of the break and how they're becoming dinosaurs. That's another one. We'll pick up the story on the flip side of the break as the Tuesday, July 18th edition of Talking Heads continues right after this.
I'll be right here.
Tired of banks forcing you to use technology to bank the way they want you to? Your convenience is important. So no matter what your banking needs, Commonwealth Bank's friendly staff are always available in branch for that personal one-on-one service. But when you choose technology, our online and mobile banking app offers you state-of-the-art functionality. The choice is yours. Commonwealth Bank. Bank the way you want.
The Bahamas Public Parks and Public Beaches Authority invites all private companies and civic organizations to adopt a roundabout. This is your chance to stand out from the crowd, beautify and enhance our local areas for residents and tourists alike. Just anniversary of our independence. With this opportunity, you can engage persons on the go, generate media interest, and promote your company. Stand out and celebrate 50. For more information, you can call 242-604-3750.
Cancer Treatment Centers of America is now City of Hope, creating one of the leading cancer care and research networks from coast to coast, providing more of what you need. More locations means more care closer to home. More specialists means more expertise. More research means more breakthroughs. More advancements means more treatment options. And more options means more hope. Learn more at cancercenter.com.
Juicy fried chicken, mashed potatoes with gravy, and a hot buttery biscuit for only $5. That's genius! Part of the KFC Genius menu, the KFC $5 snack box delivers on flavor and value. Need to feed more than one? KFC's Great Bix has got you covered. Packed with 4 thighs and 4 legs, fried to golden perfection, plus 4 buttery biscuits for only $20. More genius! Hungry for deals? The Genius Menu at KFC. It's finger-licking good.
John Shoes and Accessories is your one-stop. Whatever the occasion, John's is confident you will find what you're looking for among our always growing collection of amazing and trendy styles. We cover women, men, children, the whole family. Together with John's great prices and helpful and friendly customer service, your experience in shopping with us will be time well spent. Too busy to come in store? Shop with us online. www.johnshoes.com. John's also now carry small home appliances. So come on in today at John's, where we put fashion at your feet.
Tired of paying too many bills and loan payments each month?
Shrink your monthly debt payments down to one easy payment with our debt consolidation loan.
It also has a built-in savings that pays you 5% interest.
Inquire about our debt consolidation loans today.
Call 356-7764.
The Tuesday, July 18th edition of Talking Heads continues right now. Down the home stretch we come. Don't forget the final 10 today. We got Calvin Cowherd, top 5 quarterbacks under pressure, Pearly. And
I see ESPN put the top 10 quarterbacks and 2 didn't make the top 10. I'm very upset about that.
And Dak didn't make it either, probably, right?
No, Dak was 8, I think, 8 or 9.
should have been higher, but anyway. We'll take it. We'll take it, all things considered. But a couple of things before we get to tonight's picks. Via the NBA, got some rumblings.
You see the rumbling? You mean the Portland Trail, Jamari, what's his name? Jeremy somebody?
Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant, yeah.
So we'll see.
Jamari, Teron Prince, Vanderbilt, and the first round pick in 29 swap.
For what? For Jeremy Grant?
Yeah.
No, sir. I don't want no part of that, boy. Jeremy Grant's a good player, but
Prince, Vanderbilt, and the number 1 and the number 4 and the 2029 first round swap.
You pull Hachimura out of that deal, and you try and make it. You try and make that deal with Torian Prince.
If Hachimura continue to make the leap he's making, why would you want to trade him?
Correct. That's what I'm saying. You keep him.
Yeah.
I could live with Torian Prince and part with Vanderbilt in the first round pick. And maybe you throw another unprotected pick in there later on down, and maybe that bites.
Yeah, but they think Grant is a better player than Hachimura unless he jumps, unless he leaps.
I don't know. If they throw another piece in there, maybe they throw in one of their bigs to go with it.
They ain't no bigs. Portland.
Yeah, Portland got a couple of bigs there, a couple of stiffs they could put in there and allow AD to play the power forward. Jeremy Grant is a good talent, don't get me wrong. I'm just thinking that's a lot to give up for him.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, that's half of the package. That's half of the package I'd put up for Dame Lillard.
Yeah.
You know, it just could be me though, Pearly. If I'm wrong, then I don't mind being wrong on this one, but to tell you the truth,
I'm not comfortable. I think there are too many players. I think particularly when I see Hachimura
and Vanderbilt, because we know what Vanderbilt does for us defensively for the Lakers.
I think if you were going to do 1-for-1 and maybe a first round swap, yeah, I can live with that. If you can do that.
But Dame Lillard is definitely getting out of Portland, and all this posturing only tells me he's getting out of Portland. Something is in the works.
They just think they know he wants out. You know, my man said, no, I'm not going to give you 3 players. I'm going to give you 2.5 players, and you take it or leave it.
But
and they said, okay, we're leaving it. Come again.
So we'll see. You know, this the back end now. The NBA free agency players, if you sign now, get traded.
Miami needs him more than Portland wants to trade him because Miami needs him to win an NBA title.
I agree with you there. Now back to you.
And no matter what mystery say, they will not win with that team because they only go as far as Jimmy Butler to carry them. And they don't have a second person to help carry them, and Jimmy Butler ain't carrying them, ain't nothing happening. And that's what later will be.
Now, I'll be honest with you. Back to your point about Tony Pollard. Cowboys, he signed the 1-year franchise, which is $10.1 million. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if you look at the running back market, the Cowboys should really offer him 3 years, $27 million, about $9 million apart.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen, right?
What?
This last year is a Dallas Cowboy.
He probably gonna walk in free agency.
They're not gonna. This year they could have get away with paying him the 3 year $9 million or something. Next year they got to pay him plenty more money, and they ain't gonna pay him that, so he's gone.
No. I don't think you're gonna see an escalation in the money at the running back position. I think you're gonna see lowballed offers. Running backs are upset. He's not gonna get his worth. He'll get a deal, but it'll be somewhere else. Because Dallas is going to come back with that same kind of $9 million a year market. These dudes chasing that 15, 16 million, they're going to go, they'll play for anybody if they give it to him. If he has a good year, I expect him to walk. But I think Deuce Vaughn will etch himself in that rotation in Dallas where he makes Pollard expendable.
All right. I got you.
I think that's what's going on there. And, of course, next year you might make a trade. You might do something there. All right, or you might bring Pollard back. That remains to be seen. Because there's a good relationship. There's a good relationship between him and
I know.
Between Cowboy management and himself. Apparently, he's one of Jerry's guys. Jerry likes him. They get on well. I think he's willing to do a hometown discount.
Yeah, why didn't he take it this week then? Why didn't have the agreement today?
Well, yesterday? I think he signed that contract, remember when it came out, so he signed the offer to stay. You know what I mean? They didn't get the deal done. That's where we drop the ball as an executive, as an organization.
All right, I hear you, Slurry.
And this is a pattern what we do: sign players, and then you look at Dak, and then we re-sign them. Or you look at Schultz like last year, and he's ended up somewhere else. So we remains to be seen. You know what I mean?
The thing I'm looking at is Saquon Barkley. I think the Giants made a bad move.
Yeah, and he's going to hold out now.
And they were fine on the per year money. You know, it was the guarantee money that they having an issue over. And then he's stupid. He knows days are numbered. So you want to make sure he's paid. I can't blame him for that.
Not in the least. Another note, hats off to DeAndre Ayton, made a $10,000 donation to Junior Achievement Bahamas. The Phoenix Sun Center says the donation stems from his desire to show young Bahamians that they can excel with or without sports. So good job for him doing that. That's a solid gesture.
Wonderful.
And let's check out real quick what we got for tonight, because we got to get to the break, Pearly. Who you liking now, Major League Baseball tonight?
I like the Dodgers tonight. I don't know why. I shouldn't like them tonight because Grove is pitching, but I think I like them tonight.
I like the Brewers over the Phillies. I'm going to take your Dodgers over the Orioles. I'm going to take the Blue Jays over the Padres.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Reds over the Giants.
I'll take the Braves over the Diamondbacks.
Huh?
I'll take the Braves,
over the Diamondbacks. I like that. I like that 5 right there. Bet it, set it, and forget it.
Yeah.
With the Island Game, just simply log on to theislandgame.com, click on the sports book. All the options are there to play Major League Baseball, NFL, NBA. And like I say, check out your options. And the Island Game always reminds you to play responsibly. Purdy, I appreciate you. As always, another good one in the books. Got to get to the break, flip side of the break. Colin Cowherd's taking us home. Let's see who his top 5 quarterbacks under pressure are.
Listen, Mr. Purley to you until after this week, all right? Mr. Purley.
Anyway, Purley, we'll talk to you tomorrow, buddy. Take care. Blessings. You too. All right, be safe. Let's get to the break, Mr. Producer. We'll see you tomorrow right here on Talking Heads. And be good, Bahamas. And if you can't be good at it.
Ciao, ciao.
Collect. The Bear of the Bahamas has given you 5,000 more reasons to be proud to be 50. Just purchase a 3-pack of Collect at participating liquor stores and bars for the $1,000 winners. Winners will be announced every Friday starting June 9th. Collect's 5K giveaway to celebrate 50 years of independence is officially on. Just purchase 3 Collect for your chance to be one of 5 $1,000 winners. Follow Collect on social media for more details. Collect, the Bear of the Bahamas. Drink responsibly, babe.
Chill this summer with the flavor of butter pecan ice cream and the kick of Dunkin' iced coffee. The Dunkin' Butter Pecan Crunch blends frozen coffee with the flavor of butter pecan, topped with whipped cream, caramel drizzle, and crunchy cocoa caramel sprinkles. Join the pecan party with a Dunkin' Butter Pecan donut filled with butter pecan flavored buttercream, topped with vanilla icing and crunchy sweet butternut topping. Yes, you can butter pecan. The Bahamas runs on Dunkin'.
When faced with an illness like cancer, we band together, and we at Cleveland Clinic in Florida have your back. From advanced cancer treatments to extra safety measures at all of our locations, we're with you on this journey for every infusion and follow-up, for every step of the way. Clinic in Florida. Get the care you need when and where you need it. To learn more or connect with a local representative, visit clevelandclinic.org/Caribbean.
We're gonna give you a check every week for a year. Percy's Pension Plan. Island Game, keep you winning. Percy's Pension Plan. Dream big, we will help you live it. Percy's Pension Plan. Island Game, we got you. Percy's Pension Plan. From the friends you can trust. If winning is a must, come play the game you know, cause your best chance is with us. The most trustworthy name is Percy's Island Game. So put 20 on your account and ride this easy train at Percy's Island Game.
We go everywhere. Shop early at Janae's Chesapeake Road annual back to school sale going on now. Get up to 20% off on all school items in stock. Yes, all school items in stock. Shirts, jumpers, skirts, boys long and short pants, school neckties, PE shorts, and a variety of colors and school monograms. Shop early and don't miss out at Janae's Uniform Center Chesapeake Road's annual back to school sale going on now. Remember, we go everywhere. Beat the rush and save, save, save at Janae's annual sale now.
5 quarterbacks who are going to face unique pressure. Number 1 is Justin Fields. He's completed 59% of his throws in 2 years and has the worst record of any starting quarterback in 2 years, 5-20. Now they got him pieces. Excuses are over. Big market media, they want wins. He's been given all sorts of help now. Get W's. Andrew Luck went 11-5, 11-5, 11-5 with the worst roster. Get W's. Number 2 is Tua. They were 8-0 last year when he was standing upright. 3 concussions, though, last season. Career in peril if he gets another one. And maybe unfair health pressure and safety pressure. But he's playing for a contract. When he's healthy, they're good. Can he stay healthy? At this point, none of us know. Number 3 is Russell Wilson. Sean Payton's going nowhere. Russell may be going somewhere. He's got to be better. But he's coming off the worst season in his career and appeared reluctant to play the kind of style he needs to win, which is keep moving, bro. You're very instinctual. Lean into it, not away from it. Number 4, and he's already minted, but Aaron Rodgers. It's New York. It's a new team. He's a Hall of Famer. But there's some pressure here. Hard knocks, high expectations, J-Mac guaranteeing a Super Bowl trip. I mean, he's minted, right? We all know. If he doesn't win a Super Bowl, it's fine. Joe Montana went to Kansas City, got to the playoffs, didn't win a Super Bowl. Nobody holds it against him. And number 5, Matt Stafford, 35 years old, could blame the offensive line, did get the Rams a Super Bowl, but I was told they tried to redo his contract in the offseason. He didn't want to do it. Sean McVay has shown an ability to fall out of love very quickly with even guys capable of getting you to a Super Bowl. So I think Justin Fields, Tua, Russell Wilson, Aaron, and Matt Stafford face real pressure. Dak and Cousins, to me, do not. Because I think they're viewed, if you're fair, as really good quarterbacks, capable of winning a division, capable of winning a playoff game. But let's go back and look at the numbers. Both 4th-round picks, both 2- and 3-star prospects out of high school, both overachievers, both have had good coaches, maybe not superstars. And if you look at Kirk Cousins and Dak Prescott, it's identical. Identical. One just has a Jordan Brand deal. So I don't ever believe Dak has heat. It's unfair to him and unfair to Kirk. We don't heap any of it on Kirk. Why do we got to heap it on Dak? He's a good B-plus quarterback, great intangibles, good guy, tough, everybody loves him. And certainly capable of getting you to the playoffs. I like that take. I'm happy with it. 10 years running the Arizona Cardinals, 3 playoff appearances, NFC West title. Steve Keim is joining us. First of all, you look healthy. You look happy. How are things for you?
Doing great, man. Enjoying the summer and some time off, and looking forward to the football season as we're all listening to your quarterback rankings. And I'm sure there's a lot of variances of opinions, but certainly fun for me to listen to.
So Justin Fields is an interesting one because out of college, I think we all thought, whoo, he's got a whip for Ohio State. You got the best receivers in the conference, the best left tackle. You go back, throw a drag route, suddenly it's a touchdown against Purdue. Were you a huge Justin Fields guy out of the draft?
When I would say huge, I mean, certainly not in the Mahomes, Kyler Murray in that area, but a guy that I knew had the skill set and a tremendous amount of talent. The real question would be can he put it together consistently at this level, which comes down to a lot of different narratives, which is whether you can read and see coverage, whether you have the ability to process and make quick decisions on the move. Obviously, at some point, guys like that, their athleticism, their ability to escape becomes really just second nature. But at the same time, you got to play within the pocket at times, and it's a huge deal.
Yeah, no, he is a pocket quarterback right now. To his defense, they haven't had a ton, but they got Robert Tonyan now with Cole Kmet, Mooney, DJ Moore, Claypool, and I think they found a left tackle a couple years ago in the draft. They've got pieces. So the Saquon Barkley deal comes up, and I'd said there's only 2 running backs in the league that have made more that are currently playing. Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry. I feel he's been fairly compensated. He got drafted early. What do you make of the franchise tag? If you ran the Giants, did that seem reasonable? Did their offer seem reasonable?
I did not see their offer, but I do know that after having a number of backs that I've dealt with over my time, generally the analytics is not as productive in many regards as the first. You want to try to get the banging out of the way on your first contract, and the second contract, you want to reward the player, but at the same time, you got to be smart about it. And generally, history tells us that paying backs is not the most smart decision in the NFL.
Yeah. So Hard Knocks with Aaron Rodgers, they pushed back against it. Steve, I've never been a fan. I like the Netflix series where they concentrate on a quarterback every week and they're not intrusive. I don't like Hard Knocks. I think you're hurting people, and the NFL doesn't need more publicity.